My story begins in London, England, because that's where I'm from England. Before I was born, my mom and my dad were together. And they had a good life until one day they had a big argument. And that sparked the whole thing because my dad left and he decided to marry another woman. When I was born, he would take me and then he would bring me to his new wife and he would try to get me to, you know his other wife. And that was very confusing for me as a kid and I didn't understand what was going on. And then finally, he just left. He moved to America. And that really had a big effect on me because I was diagnosed with ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, which means you crave attention and plus you're hyperactive. So it means, you're gonna be doing crazy things out of impulse. So that's how it was in school. In school, I was bad. It was just so much stuff to the point where I couldn't even sleep at night. We were broke, so I hated my dad. I really did. The fact that he could leave me here with my mom, my mom's struggling to make ends meet, and I'm over here with my problems, is because of him. I began to mix with the wrong crowd. I began to smoke. I began to start drinking just because I wanted to fit in, just because I wanted to be like everybody else. So I began to, do things that I would never imagine myself doing. I began to, go spend late nights outside, smoking, just trying new things, which, really had a big effect on me. I had friends, I had bad friends, but then they were going to this place, and one time they invited me, and I was like, where is this place? They're like, oh, it's the YPG. They're like, yo, you need to go check this girl out, man. This place is, they got all the girls. So I was like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So, I went there, and instead of focusing on the girl, they said so much things that placed a puzzle piece in my life, because my life was messed up. And each thing they said related to me. I learned how to, to actually pray. I learned how to actually, to speak to God, to actually, speak to someone. And I would ask God, I was like, God, listen, I need you. If you exist, please bring my parents back together again. And so, as I kept coming, I kept praying for my family. I kept, being involved in the YPG, and they helped me so much. My parents, they decided to get back together again. Like it was so weird. Like they just, spoke. My dad had actually came to realize he had left the woman. And from England, we moved over to Atlanta, Georgia. I still participated in the YPG over here. And, I went to high school, and I was different. I wasn't the same person. I was really different, and that kind of attracted a lot of attention to me in the high school. I was kind of interested in American football, but like my parents didn't really like American football. So it's like, listen, you get straight A's, and then you can play. So, I was like, all right, you're gonna challenge me, okay. And I'm a guy, I like challenges. I made the decision to actually, study hard, work hard in the classroom. And then when it came time to report cards, everything on there was straight A's. And he was shocked. So then I went out, for football, because he's a man of his word, so he kept his promise, and I went out to play. And basically everything just took off from there.
So you were this big guy, tackling the quarterback, pound, put him down. Good. So this is you playing for your school.
Yeah, my first year.
Right? Then you received scholarships. How many?
I received 14 scholarships.
For someone who was doomed to fail academically, you received 14 scholarships. So you committed to Georgia Tech to go there next year and play for them college football as well.
Yeah.
You've been here in America for how long?
A year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months. You never played football in the UK?
Never.
Something that it sticks to me, his testimony, is that you're saying that you took the initiative. You didn't wait for your parents to do something. When you arrived at the YPG and you learned the things you learned and you heard the message, you decided to do something about it and even fight for your parents.
Yeah.
You stopped blaming them, right, for everything they did to you, and you said, okay, I'm going to do something about it. Because of you and your faith, your courage, your determination, they came back together.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And I don't believe you're here to, boast about it, be a star,
No.
right?
No, I'm just like, basically, I'm just like every single one of you sitting right here. If this can happen to me, can happen to any single one of you. All you have to do is take, the decision to make a difference, make the change, because you are you are the architect of your life. No one else has a say in what you do apart from you, and your decisions that you make today reflect on your future. So that's for each and every one of you here.